As a kid, you always rely on your mom. You rely on her to wake you up, to bring you breakfast, and to take you to school. As a kid, you rely on your mom so much that you never think about what you would do without her. But now, I'm forced to face the thing that I never saw coming. When my mom told me that she had cancer, I really didn't know how to react. After my father left me a while back, she's really the only blood-related family I really have. However, after I've had some time to really process this and take it in, I want to learn more about how this happened or how it could have possibly happened to my mom. So I started doing some research.
Dr. Yang suggested that I start with genetics and then go from there. The first thing I did was look up what genetics actually is. I discovered that it is the study of heredity, meaning relating to family. Genetics relates to cancer because it can run in the family and children can inherit gene mutations from their parents. This does not necessarily mean that they will 100% get cancer. It just means that they are at higher risk of getting the cancer. However, the chances of inheriting the mutation is very low because cancer is mainly caused by chance. Generally, genes involved and mutated to cause cancer are oncogenes, tumor suppressor genes, and DNA mismatch repair genes. Genes are a unit of heredity that is transferred from a parent to offspring and is held to determine some characteristic of the offspring. Genes refer to a general category such as eye color. However, alleles refer to a specific characteristic such as blue eyes. When talking about alleles, there are terms known as genotypes and phenotypes. Genotypes are types of alleles such as uppercase B, lowercase b shown in the Punnett square. However, phenotypes are the outcomes or what you can physically see, such as that the flower is purple. Unfortunately, nothing really can be done to lower genetic risk because you cannot choose what genes are passed down to you or who you want your parents to be. But one can get genetic testing if they know that someone in their family has a specific cancer and try to detect it early on. In terms of ovarian cancer, about 10 to 15% of all cases are hereditary, meaning the mutation has been passed down to the patient through family members. This is also known as a germline mutation. When the mutation is inherited, the genes involved are the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes. These genes produce tumor suppressor proteins, which help fix DNA. Therefore, when they are mutated, there is a chance that DNA won't be fixed and will lead to cancer. When a woman has inherited the mutation in the genes, she is at a higher risk of getting ovarian or breast cancer. Either a mother or father can pass down the mutation. If one parent is a carrier of the mutation, there is a 50% chance that every child they have will inherit the mutation.
After doing all this research, it's really interesting to see how genes are passed down throughout families and how people get specific traits. Also, I thought it was really fascinating that there is a correlation between genetics and cancer. However, after doing all this research, it's made me really anxious about my future because now I know that this specific cancer that my mom has can be passed down to me. This makes me question my future, my life, my personal family with my kids and my husband as well. But despite knowing this information, I do know one thing's for sure. I intend to live my life to the fullest no matter what, even if cancer is or isn't a part of my future.